Alright, things are just getting worse and worse and worse in this campaign. Look at our war count. We went from only having 2 wars a few episodes ago to now having 14. Last episode, Sassanids and their 7 underlings piled on us and their 2 allies. While we're still at war with brutal Huns, who are third strongest on the map with multiple stacks around our borders, Dacia broke away right after we vassalized them, and we're still at war with a couple of small factions up north. All in all, looks pretty grim. Eastern Empire is pretty much on their knees, with only 2 regions left in Anatolia and 2 in North Africa. And there's not much we can do to save them. And we have absolutely brutal 20 stack of Gepids approaching Italia. We set a brutal trap for them, hoping they'll land next to Corinthus, but instead they are just pressing on towards our undefended lands. On top of everything, we have constant rebellions in Britannia. This place is just unsustainable. We try to hold on to it, as if it's a good idea, but it actually costs us in corruption much more than it brings in income, and that's even before we account for constant cost of hiring generals and mercs to even keep this place from falling apart. I'm actually very strongly considering pulling back out of here, letting these rebels take over Segontium and form a new faction. It does have a resource though, so we still make a little bit of extra money from selling this crap, and we sell all of it. In fact, this is our only lead, so perhaps there's some value in holding on to it. Okay, so where do we start? We'll start down south. We are in a pretty tough spot here. There is a full stack of Sassanids in Alexandria, and Alexandria has a mighty garrison. Just look at these guys, it's absolutely gigantic. And Dacians are rebuilding real fast, so we need to deal with both of them. We have a depleted stack with some crappy guy in charge of only 2-star general. Gonna replace him soon. But we also have potential opportunity here. Look at this man, a brutal king of Axum, 5th most powerful on the map. And they like us because of all the wars we have against common enemies. Military access high. How about defensive alliance? Also high. How about military alliance? Oh, look at this man. He wants to become our ally and pay us for the privilege. How about that? Try 1300. No strings attached, huh? You're smaller and weaker. You need to pay up, buddy. 1k. How about that? Nice. Okay, so that's our 4th ally. This guy should stick around for longer because we have so many common enemies, and we'll be scoring more points from wiping them out. Now, situation in Anatolia is especially grim. Our allies here are very weak. There's a new faction that just formed from wiping out Visigoths, and there are at least 4 if not 5 full stacks around our borders here that we can't clearly see. How about... Ooh, you don't want an aggression, huh? I would gladly go to war with this guy, but it's too risky. Now that we are at war with like half the world, or the whole East really, any declaration of war we do carries a massive risk of our underlings and allies breaking away. Well, we can not drag allies into wars, so that should be fine, but our vassals, the crappy Scandinavians, could still break away. I don't want to risk that. I would gladly vassalize this guy while he's small and weak, but that might backfire badly. Okay. Salutations. Have a look at Ankara. Empty, huh? But it's at his walls, and we have no onager. Yeah, you might hunger for battle, but you're not going to get inside to get the battle. And if you besiege, everyone around is going to massively gang up on you, and you'll be wiped out. You happen to be our emperor as well. Too valuable to throw you away like that. Okay, can we manipulate this crappy agent here? Rusa, huh? What's the odds? 21% to take him over. Not even sure if it's a good agent to take over, because it's like a magus, yeah? The mage. Eastern mage. Spread religion. Probably spreads the wrong type of religion as well. We might be best off just hiding in double ambush here in this brutal forest, because if a singleton stack attacks Nicomedia, we will be well placed to intercept and destroy them. Whereas if we go on the offensive, there is no settlement we can take in a single turn. We can't reach Iconium. Ankara has walls, and we can't reach Sinope. And we are at peace with these guys, Tanukids now. Speaking of Tanukids, how about a little bit of a trade, man? Ooh, look at them. They currently don't dislike us. Ooh, how about this? 1300? No, how about 8? Mother, try that? Yes, nice. Okay. This man will now forget, hopefully over time, us crushing his city multiple times and enriching ourselves off of it. And stay kinda sorta neutral. That would be not too bad. Crappy Asia. They'll grow strong, they'll build 2 stacks and attack either Eastern Rome or Pontus. No doubt about that. This is really the best time to wipe them out, well, they only have a single guy. Well, 4 stack. That's not gonna work though. Well, it will work, but that's too risky. Okay, now, what do we do about these guys? They are about to land in Italia, and we have no armies or fleets anywhere nearby. The brutal army that we set an ambush for them with, ooh, we can actually make it. We can catch them. But it would be absolute slaughter. It's 2 transport fleets hammering each other. So brutal. Gonna take gigantic losses in this, because we have 0 advantage over... we might have more ranged units. Okay, are we going for it, guys? Are we going for a slaughter at the sea? Turn the waves red. Not looking forward to that. It's gonna be super ugly. Maybe as a warm-up, we just get rid of these rebels. They have 8 stack, yeah? We have a guy and a garrison. Need to hire mercs to deal with them. Gonna try to hold on to Britain for a little bit longer. 50-50, yeah? Even like more like 45-55, so we have to fight. Okay, finally dry weather. Good stuff. Okay, just press on and wait for reinforcements. Okay, I want these guys in skirmish mode. They are crappy stats-wise. So our best bet is just to lure cavalry out of the pack. Speaking of luring cavalry out of the pack, let's send Scout Equite and run them out of ammo before we do anything else. While the rest of our guys, all the infantry, slowly advances under cover from the forest. Okay, did we run on the guard out of ammo? Looks like we did. The guys just formed a line of infantry. What kind of infantry is it? This guy knows what's waiting there. Just look at him. He's totally resigned. He's like, we're going to get wrecked. Of course you will. Goes to what's saying. You wasted all the ammo killing 20 riders. That is not a winning strategy. Okay, slow down. Let's try to lure one of the calves to chase us. You guys come a little bit closer. Oh, ballistari, huh? These don't look strong either. As long as you can close the distance, that is. Because if we just let them shoot us, this will be devastating. Just going to bring the scouts, the javelin men, and see if we can land a volley on these... Okay. Yeah, maybe. But if they take the bait, which it looks like they are, that might all turn out rather well. Okay, the spear guy. Press on. Need to stop them. Guys, you will be in a skirmish mode, yes? So make sure you actually run away from them. Spearman, come here. Try to land a volley and then pull back. Oh, they're actually pulling back. Okay, back. Did we fire any ammunition? I don't think we did. Okay, press on. Okay, start throwing jabs at this guy, yeah? Okay, bring this guy. Oh, got a brutal volley here. Press on. Okay, you attack them, you pull back. General pile on. Everyone pile on here. They bumped into our spears, which is perfect. Just keep shooting the guys here. Here, here, and here. And bring the swordsman. This is good opportunity. Our scouts get crushed by the crappy ballistari. They are splitting, pulling the other way than their infantry. That is good for us. This guy shaken, excellent, and this guy wrecked. Good stuff. Come here. How many of these guys? This is shock cuff, yeah? We should stay well clear of them. Just keep shooting them. They're right there. Send the spearman to finish them off. Guys, you should be in the skirmish mode, yeah? Come here, so he comes closer. You finish them off. Come here, and everyone keeps throwing jabs at this guy. He's down to 19, but that's a shock cuff. He can still absolutely wreck us if you're not careful here. Down to 12. This should be done in no time. This one's almost done too. Okay, they are wrecked. Okay, forget about him. Press on. Get out of here. You get out of here too. They have 2 ballistari, very, very dangerous stuff. We under fire. They are coming back. Just chop them down, yeah? There's only like a handful of them. 12 guys, and we are charging at them, not the other way around. That should work just fine for us. They're using flaming shot on the crossbows, hammering our spears. Just face them, so you're not exposed. Okay, we lost 2 riders here fighting these guys. Just send another one. Buddy, you form testudo. If they're shooting you, that's fine. It's an ambush. Pull back, pull back. Ballistari are behind them. Okay, you start approaching them. Forget about this crappy testudo. Okay, what do we have here? You guys get into this forest. Everyone pulls back, and the other 2 calves group and go around them. We want to pick the ballistari out of the pack and deal with them separately. Also want archer out. Okay, let's see what they're up to. Okay, 3 melee units are here, which is a beautiful opportunity to crack on at the crossbows, yeah? They redirected so quickly, man. Okay, everyone comes here. Crossbows are still out of the pack. Just attack them, yeah? Just press on. Don't overcomplicate it. You guys come here and you pile on too. Come here, guys. Just surround the crappy spears. Move faster. Attack. You don't bump into them. Go around them. Pile on the crossbows. You come here. You guys come here. Archers, start shooting the general. Just make sure you use heavy shot. Yeah? You come closer. And you charge at them. We'll need to pull back very soon. How are we doing against these guys? You killed 50 crossbows here. And about 60 here. Good stuff. You pile on. General pile on here. And you, buddy, come here fast. 3 cuffs here. We'll lose prolonged engagement. But if we can wipe out their crossbows, that will be awesome. One is done. The other one is wavering. The moment we break them, we're pulling back. Regardless of the casualties. Yeah? Broken. Excellent. Pull back. Yeah, we're going to lose 20, 30 guys. Not a big deal. We need them to charge again. And they're crappy mercs anyway, we're not going to keep them. They're more valuable as a second charge than staying in prolonged melee. Okay. Keep shooting the general. Forget about the other guy. Okay, Cuff. Come back. You go around them. Don't let crossbows shoot, yeah? Just attack them. Letting them shoot is a horrible idea. Yeah, they might try, but they are not going to succeed. Okay. The two of you, crack on at Ballistari now. You come here through the gap. You switch to shooting this guy. You make sure you crush this, and you come here. Come on, crack on. Still 55 of them. You know what? We have still decent line of sight on their general. Just keep hammering him. You won? Beautiful. Forget about crappy Onagar. Just pile on this guy. He's wavering.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Yeah, not for long. This guy is down. Everyone pile on the general, and you start shooting this guy. Ah, crap! They bumped into us. Crush this one. You pull back. Just don't shoot where our general is. Their crappy Palatina is going to get wrecked anyway because we have numerical advantage here. Guys, you go around them. How is this crappy Onagar? 2 guys left. Archer, keep shooting this guy. What are these guys? Exploratores. This is like a tier 2 units, yeah? Tier 2 unit. He's better than what we have. How these guys actually look? Huh? They don't look strong at all. Kinda missing armor. Okay, recharge the general. And you keep shooting this crappy guy. You come here so he's not pulling away from our range. How is this charge going to look? 111. It's doing nothing. Okay, steady shaken. Okay, killed 11, killed about 20. Still only shaken though. Come here and you keep hammering them, buddy. Also put this. It's almost the end of the battle, so there's no point saving your stamina. Palatina down to 87, so we only killed about 25 of them. Not that amazing with double charge, but they are now surrounded and shaken. And the crappy horses should be winning, yeah? Winning decisively, good. Shooting their shielded side, which is not ideal. They are still taking losses. Come on archers, do it. Okay, General wavering. The moment he breaks, the other guy should have enough too. Is this like a crappy charge they're doing? Pull back. This crappy general, pretty strong, 66. Is this the same guy as ours? Palatina guards, our is Palatina guard. Okay, yeah. He's got like trillion health, that's why he's so tough to beat. And our guys have no attack. Okay, they're cracking on the archers, good luck. Archers wipe them out. Okay, general wiped out, beautiful. Just speed this up, this guy should break now, and we just need to mop them up. Decisive victory, how decisive? Okay, it's a full wipeout, which is a little bit unfortunate, because we won't get to follow up, but it's all good. Okay, we don't care about replenishment, just go for money. -5 per turn, huh? It's gonna rebel very soon again. And again, and again. Here's the thing, without provincial capital, it's really difficult to stabilize the countryside, because all the best public order buildings can only be built in the main settlement. Okay, that leaves us Gepitz and Anatolia to deal with. We do need replenishment, so it would make sense to bring the guy back in the army. So what are the odds again of taking this guy over? Because if they are going to spam our armies of agents all the time, it's not going to look that great. Another mage, this is a priest from east, manipulate agent, 21% to take over. See if we can do this. Critical success! Oh guys! What is this? Okay, is this guy even good for us though? What does he spread? +3 public orders, like whatever. +2 religious influence. Is this our influence though? Ah, this is some crappy guy, that's why you got him. This is the Trojan horse, yeah? Because he's crappy and unlucky, they were like, Let's send this guy over. He's so inept that they'll take him over, manage to persuade him because he's not very bright, and then he'll be messing them up and not us. Ah, crap. Plus cost, minus success chance, minus self-defense. Yeah, this guy is... they got us here. Got a crappy agent. But if this guy can provide public order, that is like not the end of the world. That's why our guy didn't realize that it's a trap, because our guy's thin-skulled himself. We had one crappy agent, now we have two. They just multiply, man. Okay, but what do we do with the actual armies we need to face? Pontus is on the way out, yeah? They have too many stacks that can strike at Senada, and there's nothing Pontus can do about it. We also are not going to enter Pontus, well, we can enter Pontus's lands, but we're not going to, like, fortify. We need to stay on the Eastern Roman lands, so we actually replenish. Replenishment is very, very important here. We could also go back to Constantinopolis and improve public order. Replenish even better there. Of course we could. But that's like capitulation. They'll just steamroll everything. And there's a good chance we'll catch someone in the brutal double ambush if we just stay here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're still replenishing mightily. 24 on horses and infantry is pretty much replenished. Should be good enough. And you, buddy, going to do the same right next to your emperor. Should also... there are no marks. Okay, but this is good. This is decent. We are still replenishing. And we can counterattack and wipe out whatever takes Senada. I like that. Okay, how about south? What do we do with Dacia? We are now passed with Axum. Speaking of Axum, how can they afford so many armies? And why are they just as... Ooh, 16 stack. And 17 stack. And 17 stack. They have 3 stacks in the capital. And a crappy 9 stack cracking on here. Ooh, they have 5 stacks. 4 of them being decent. Would be smart if they sent at least one of them here to actually protect their crappy coastal city, rather than hoarding all of them next to the capital. Nicely developed too. 6 settlements, 4 and 4. They are fully expanded. In which case they should crack on and attack someone, such as Sassanids. Okay, how about crappy Dacia though? Dacia loves us, yeah? Perhaps we want to end this war.
Then.
Look at these guys. They want everything. They want to become our friends. And since we are going to make money from the trade, secure our southern flank thanks to this, and make a decent coin by the looks of it, we cannot say no to this generous proposal. In fact, it's our proposal that's generous, because we are not wiping them out. Okay, 2700. Okay, how about 24 then? Alright, we are now firmly passed with Dacia, and the relationship will grow up to plus 300 over time. Also making 600 from trade, and our southern flank in Alexandria is secured. Well, in Paritonium. Alexandria is unfortunately not quite ours. Should probably wipe out these rebels. Who is this guy? Spurius Bassus. Don't know him. He's some kind of placeholder guy. Let's put someone more competent in charge. Only have rank 1 guys here? What is this? All our best guys are in command. Cavalry commander. This cannot be rank 1. What is this? Why is it only 1 star showing if the guy has clearly multiple promotions? Okay, logistic experts is good because it's got replenishment, yeah? Get this guy. Hilarious. I remember him. He's been useful in the past. Untrustworthy. What are you talking about? He's got 10 loyalty. How is he untrustworthy? I trust him enough. Give him some good stuff. Alright, and now we deal with rebels, yeah? Want to push them away towards the garrison so we can use its help and distribute losses better. So attack from here. Oh, they actually don't run away. They want to fight. In which case, destroy them. What is this? Come on, how? Never trust or to resolve, huh? Okay, back to Paritonium, and we need to recruit back to full. We have plenty of ranged, a little bit, could use more cav. And how about this desert hurler? It's probably better to have desert units than even like decent of our own. So get to 1 hurler and 2 spears. Can we see what this guy has? I can send a spider, yeah, and have a look from up close. Come here. Oh man, look at this guy. What is this? 6 cataphracts, huh? 237 charge bonus, 230 life, and decent armor. Does not bode well at all for us. And this is medium shock cav. How does super heavy look? Yeah, we definitely need spears to stop them. Minus 50 food, huh? Not so good. We get plus 50 from fishing port next turn though. That will fix the situation here. How about Burgundians? How badly do we need to be at war with them? Don't really care about them, yeah? The problem with this is that our guys have their stacks running around the map for some reason, chasing Hunnic hordes, instead of like concentrating somewhere and striking. So if anything, we're likely to they are more likely to lose to Burgundians than the other way around, because all their armies, look, they have like 4 armies here. Why? Perhaps peace with Burgundians is in our interest. Well, they are not interested. That ends that particular subject of conversation. How about, like, everyone else is a... Ooh, how about Aran? Maybe these guys want peace.
My attention.
No.
Welcome, I suppose.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. So the next task, next thing we need to sort is this Gepid army. It's going to be an absolute slaughter, and we can increase our chances slightly by getting rid of the Onager. That's hopeless at sea. It's just 40 unarmored guys on a crappy ship. So instead we are going to hire this brute, the brutal Germanic warband. Should be pretty good in melee. And can also get 1 hurler. And Pike is useless, can't use him in formation, so is cavalry. Should we disband 1 a mounted bow? No, even if we take heavy losses on these guys, they'll replenish eventually, and they are pretty decent in land battles. Just going to attack them with what we have and see what the odds are. On the other hand, getting that extra hurler could be really good. Maybe we get rid of 1 crappy spear. I think so. Yeah, because at sea you want stuff that shoots, yeah? And attack. We are equally matched, almost. 400 men more on our side. 6 ranged units on their part. 7 on our. Plus horse archers were like 1 unit because they're small. And then big pile of infantry. The infantry is probably evenly matched. So we should win this. We have slight advantage here. I'm not going to auto-resolve this. It's going to be absolutely brutal if we do so, because they will get away with most units, as is always the case in auto-resolve. So just gonna fight. Okay, so how we do this? First and foremost, we want all our archers in 1 unit using flaming shot to actually put their ships on fire, and we're going to start with the crappy general. Burn them. Also probably need a spear or 2 to actually protect them so they don't get wrecked. Next, the rest of our infantry will form a brutal line and just assault them. Try to pin them and board them. General will keep him at the back, and we probably want our ranged units on the flank to be brutally shooting them. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, you guys start moving, you two. You start moving, the flanking force. Let them come for us. Okay guys, press on. Just start picking targets. Here, here, and crush the guys up front. They seem pretty weak. And you attack this, here and here. Don't attack the crappy general, instead we're going to burn him. And instead pile on this guy. And you guys can now start brutally shooting him. General, come closer so we support this whole bunch. Okay, it's too tight here. Change of plans. You attack him. You attack him. Guys, who's shooting him? Looks like we need to pin the general. You attack these guys. And guys, you start brutally shooting this guy. Guys, shoot the general, yeah? You have 5 times flaming shot. You should absolutely destroy him. And you obliterate this guy. Someone sneak past. General, pin him and destroy him. Looks like we are winning melee engagement. Against the cavalry at least, because they are weak. Okay, winning here too. They're down to 118. Just keep hammering the generalship, yeah? Should be pretty straightforward. And guys, you just shoot this. Okay, our crappy general should win this, yeah? He's a bigger unit. Okay, crush this guy. Good stuff. He's going to... Ah, this guy got wrecked in no time at all. Brutal. Guys, shoot this. Why are you... General's dead. Beautiful. Did we burn the ship? Okay, start shooting the other guy. Their ship is burning. We don't need to worry about it anymore. All 5 of you, shoot the other guy now. Okay, guys, how are you doing? The 4 of you. Should be shooting this guy. You won? Excellent. Press on and board someone. Don't just stand here. Do you guys keep shooting this stuff? Are you shooting your own guy? What is this? It looks like you are. Keep shooting this guy, yeah? You board someone. How are you doing here? How is this guy still alive? There's 4 of you shooting him. At least general is winning. Now, it's not looking that pretty anymore. But we did wipe out the general, which is pretty good. One of the Javs out of ammo? Looks like everyone's got ammo, all the shooters. Okay, we got the other guy too. Excellent. Switch to this thing. You try to pin him, and the 2 of you board this guy, yeah? Stop shooting the guy that's already wiped out. General, how are you doing? The guy is wavering. Excellent. General's doing a good job here. 67 kills on the guy. Brilliant. Okay, try to pin this guy. Ah, he ran away. What a guy. Shoot him, and you pin this guy. You try to disengage. All of you burn this slinger ship, yeah? Do you guys keep hammering this one? General getting upper hand here. Good job. Their slingers are decimating us, but we are decimating the back. Guys, Flaming shot, yeah? Burn this ship. Okay, this guy is almost finished. Our guy broke. The guys inside, the 4 of these guys, are still holding up okay. Guys, you need to be shooting this guy now, yeah? And you try to burn him. General, try to disengage from here. All of you shoot the slinger ship now. Let the other guy give up. And General, get into the mix. We need you here. All of you shoot the sling. Man, running for their lives is something men do when they are about to lose. We are not about to lose. All of you guys, you're out of ammo? Well then, we send you into melee. Just go around this guy so you can actually join the fight, yeah? Press on. You here, you here, you here. Crack on. You still have ammunition. Keep hammering them so you put them on fire. Yeah? And the 2 of you pin this guy. You board this crappy ship and go into melee. Guys, you need to move. You're doing nothing. Crack on. Okay, how are we doing here? Neither of these guys is done. Try to pin them and actually board them so they stop shooting. It's not very useful what you're doing, guys. Just keep shooting this. These are not the most responsive ships ever. We have 3 ships fighting 1 here. The general pinned another guy here. This guy's running away, good. Then all of you focus on him. And how are we doing here? Looks like we are actually losing on this side, which is not so good. Not so good at all. Buddy, you need to pin the ship and start boarding him, yeah? Any one of them. Ideally the sling, because he's the weakest. You want to come back? Great. And support someone, such as the Admiral, yeah? They have 150 guys here, our guys 117. Just start shooting them in the back. How come we've not cleared this crappy single guy? Perhaps flaming shot? We should burn him. We were shooting him from very close, yet not causing much damage at all. Buddy, you put yourself together? Excellent, come back there. You only killed 180 guys, you can do better than this. We need to reinforce the general, he's about to get wiped out. This would be a disaster. Are we at least winning against this guy? What is this, guys? Honestly, there's 5 of you here. Perhaps flaming shot is not that great. You come back and help. And you start shooting these guys while our general is still alive. We really need you to help him out here. We might lose this guy, and he's actually pretty good. Oh, finally we burned this guy. He's pretty much lost. Yeah, switch to this one. And you can't command this guy, he's done. Losing this 2, have 90 spears. Just board this ship. Our general is about to... this guy is wavering, good. Maybe the general will hold on. Attack this one. We need to pile on more ships here. Absolutely need to save the general. It's looking good here. We've burned quite a few ships here. Just need to do the same to this one. Still 170 guys. And we should get upper hand against this if we pile more units. Our guy still has 70 bodyguards. We still have a chance here to save him. Yeah, the unit might be running. We don't care. What we care about is that our guy doesn't die. He's like rank 7 general. We have 4 ships fighting this guy and he's wavering with 73 guys left. As long as we can... but general is down to 60 bodyguards. This is very uncomfortable. Man. Keep hammering this guy. Just break, buddy. Casualties. Combat even, huh? We have 3 guys hammering him. You need to pile on, buddy. How are we doing here? This guy not burning yet. Try to board him. Okay, we got this. General, pull back. And the 2 of you, stop him from boarding our general, yeah? Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here and let the other guys finish the fight. You lost 2/3 of your bodyguards. Yeah, they are giving up here. Beautiful. Excellent. And the general survived too. Pyrrhic victory, how bad is it? Oh, super bad indeed. 1750, man. Almost 60%. 3 units lost 2, but the guy survived. That's what we care about. And they only got away with a single guy. Not too bad. Gonna go for replenishment here. 12% is massive. Okay, that was good. No movement to catch them, so let's start making our way back to Corinthus. And we need a ship to catch them, yeah? So we need to raise a fresh fleet, probably in Syracuse, and intercept and destroy them. They maybe have only 40 guys left, but they'll get a new general and they can still cause us some issues. Political animal, whatever. Get the fierce warrior guy. And we probably need another ship to be comfortable, yeah? Whatever we can get in a single turn. Yeah, 2 is plenty. That should be more than enough. Okay, Gepid's pretty much broke. We are now at peace with Dacia, trading with Tanukids, and allied with Aksum. But we still have all these wars, and the situation is pretty hopeless in Anatolia here. We'll need to pull back from here very, very soon. Okay, let's look for Huns. I'm sure they are... Wait, we can actually tell where they are, yeah? At least where the main guy is. That's like 2 turns of short walk. There's another stack here. Have a look. Can't see them, good. Okay, and you buddy, come here. Okay, we now have level 2 betray on this guy. Should be pretty good at converting agents, but we kinda need this guy here. He provides a ton of public order. Unless we build like more stuff here to replace that. Plus it's very long walk. Gonna take him years to actually get east. Oh, this crappy guy is rank 1. That's why we got him so easily. He's not only rank 1 but also very incapable. That explains it. Okay, we have a 10 stack fleet. Is this enough to command the seas here? Probably not is the answer. How about we grab some more of these small ships? Maybe some more of the big ships. Wait, before we do anything, this fleet should be in Constantinopolis. Because now that we are at war with the east, Constantinopolis can be easily attacked by surprise from the east. So you buddy are going to be residing here. I really like these ones. They are cheap. There's 96 of them. But they take 2 turns to recruit. I'm going to get them anyway. These are probably the best ships we can get. And should we start another fleet in Thessalonica? I think the answer to that is yes. Should we pay 3k for the guy? I think the answer to that is also yes, because we need these guys for rotation and they are already locked in land bodyguards. It's probably the last general we're hiring for a while. Okay, with heavy heart, get him. And the guys start with getting these bow ships, yeah? 3 of them. We suddenly have 4 fleets now, where we had like 1 3 turns ago and none 4 turns ago. Okay, I'm so tempted to send 1 stack, additional stack into Anatolia, but we know very well this is a recipe for disaster. We need strong defenses on the front lines, and the front lines mean here. You're going to move to Romola, buddy. We need public order here too. Press on. The public order here is excellent. Why is it so good here? What is causing it? Ah, amphitheater and governor's estate, plus double bathhouse. Good stuff. Don't need to worry about this one at least. And now here, we have Vetus here, who is an excellent recruitment general. Okay, how about this? Get back in here, recruit to full with some good strong men. If this wasn't 2 turns. Maybe we do 8. That's not that big of a deal. And then we just send this army east and send some crappy stack here to take its place. Wait, why are these guys rank 5? They should be like rank 8. Do you not have the +3 thing? You do. Okay, rank 5 is more than enough. Upgrade the whole lot? Oh, we can do this at any time, there's no point. But now, Vetus is our best general, other than our Styrico betrayal, backstabber. So we are going to put someone else in charge, so we can put this guy into action, where it actually matters. Yeah, whatever, steadfast defender is perfect. Get this guy here. And our second best general, after Styrico, or third overall, Flavius. He is also rotting in this Savaria village, while he should be on the front lines. Again, we want to replace him, put him where the action is. Gonna keep him in Savaria for now. We still need public order here, and this is more likely to be attacked than Juvavum, because Huns are coming from the east, yeah? So gonna keep the army in Savaria, but put someone else in charge of it, so we can again hire the strong guy where we actually fight. Also, this army is so bad at fighting Huns. It only has 3 ranged units and some super crappy units against horse archers, like crappy pikes that contribute nothing. Wait, this guy can also convert agents? He can indeed, okay. Perhaps we want him on the front lines too. Can get into Anatolia in 3 turns, and then we can start spamming agent conversion using these 2 guys, probably succeeding every 2 or 3 turns. Get ourselves plenty of spice and other stuff. How about that? That's like a plan, right? Because all he's contributing now is a little bit of X per turn for the crappy units that we don't care about, and replenishment that we don't need. So instead, we're just going to press on. Crack on, guy. Okay, and put someone less competent in charge. Anatolius, how about him? He's actually a decent commander. Perfect, get him. Okay, and that leaves us our mobile construction company. We need to start building some stuff. And the stuff we really need to build are all these brutal libraries. Look, we need 300% research. Right now we are researching 170 for military and 160-55 for civic. With 300, we can get all these tier 2 techs in only 2 turns. Tier 3 in 4 and tier 4 in 7. This is gigantic improvement, but we need to build a bunch of buildings for it. Gonna start with Ravenna. Well, gonna start with Mediolano because we just have an agent here. So let's pop an army. Yeah, we need to disband one before we can get another one. So let's start here because we actually have a guy here. Actually losing public order here, so getting governor's estate would be a good idea. Can we afford this food-wise? Going to get 20 from this. We'll be in gigantic food deficit, yeah? Imperial library. All this stuff takes away food. We need a lot more food than we have here. Gonna get 40 from olive press, another 20 from fish, so that's 60. But Imperial library is going to take away 40, and this stuff is going to take away another 20, so that will balance itself out. Okay, and this is going to take another 10, so we'll be at 0. No, we can't afford to upgrade governor's estate unless we build another 30 worth of food. Can't exactly afford that. We have one building slot here, so nothing in here. In which case, we move the guy and the spy to Thracia.
Can I assist you?
Okay, definitely want this. 2k for governor's estate is excellent price. We have 20 food surplus. That's gonna shrink quickly. But if we build bigger fish, we'd also need to upgrade buff house to afford this squalor-wise. Okay, if we build all this, the food will balance itself out beautifully, all the way down to 0, which is excellent. And then we leave it at that. We'll never need to build anything else here, at least not anytime soon. Okay, and let's start moving our construction company towards Dacia. And since we have maximum number of armies, this guy needs to go. Wait, this guy needs to go. Out. Minus 18. Another rebellion, only a matter of time. And now we can pop another guy here. And suddenly, brutal library only costs 3400. Amazing. Now let's move the spy over next door. Hire army over there too. It's our last general. And get Imperial library started. We have 200 food here, so we can absolutely afford it. Still have a little bit of cash, so we could even expand it and start some other useful stuff. But what would we need here? Might just go for industrial building in the countryside. Because we are good public order wise, we have tons of food here, and sanitation is also under control. And can't upgrade fishing wharves, so why not expand Verona and just build something? A local industry, yeah? Stonecutter. 1k gold. Can we afford this public order wise? We can. And we can also afford this in terms of squalor. Perfect. Okay, now we have 4k left. And we still need more libraries started. Yeah, it's quite pricey here, 3k. We can get it much cheaper next turn if we just bring construction company down south. So probably just gonna do that and wait. But where it doesn't make sense to wait is place like Carthago Nova, which is so far away from any spies. But we can still pop an army here next turn. We shouldn't wait too long, yeah? We've been waiting long enough with these libraries. The sooner we start them, the sooner we'll complete them. So just get this, keep 1500 for next turn, and we press on. Crappy Langobards, huh? I don't think we want to bring our allies into this. Just let's see if the Scandinavians stick with us or not. Langobards. Strength rating 30. They are not exactly strong. We can march an army from Mare to Noricum and wipe them out easily enough. Or maybe even vassalize them. Passive, defensive. If he's passive and defensive, why is he attacking? He didn't attack anyone else whole game, and yet the passive and defensive guy suddenly attacks us. Okay. Gets 2, huh? Not so good. Oh, Gets got wrecked by Jutes. Interesting. So what exactly happened here? We were sitting in double ambush and we are being ganged up on by 3 stacks. Well, 2 stacks and the general. The ambush clearly didn't quite work out. Yeah, they have more guys, way better units by the looks of it. And they are attacking from uphill and they have massive range advantage. I don't think it's in our interest to be fighting this. Retreat. It's definitely not in our interest to be fighting this. Out. We are still replenishing. This is Arcadius' land. Ooh, Caldonia Sebdanians are at war. Good. They'll keep each other busy. Puppet Stacy Seeds. That's our crappy gets. And Langobards. And ambush failed, huh? Okay. Pretty grim. Situation was already crappy and it got even worse. We are now at war with Langobards. And we are being pushed hard in Anatolia by Armenians. Okay. How about this? Stilicho, the Brute, has Knight Commander. We can pick this guy in the middle, wipe him out in a night battle, and what this is going to do, because we'll be in their zone of control, but we'll be the dominant party that just took the spot, they'll be pushed away. This guy most likely towards us, and this guy away from us, which means, yep, they will no longer be reinforcing each other. Yeah? And then we just gang up on one of them, probably this one, because this one's stronger. Wipe him out. It should work, right? If not, we can always pull back, but at least we'll get this first guy out of the picture. Stilicho, do the honors. Yeah, to battle. Night attack and wipe him out. Should be easy enough. Excellent. Replenish.
Do that.
Yep, exactly what we expected. They are now split. Not that strong anymore, huh? The power of night attack. Okay, Sextus Crappy Perennis. You are going to make space for someone more competent, such as Flavius the Brute. Now, the attack needs to come from Stilicho, so the guy doesn't run away towards the other army. Can only run away towards Nicomedia, where we even get help from the garrison. So crush him. Wait, before we crush him. No marks, right? No marks. Then just do it. Maybe run away, but not far enough. Although we need to now trespass. Or do we need to trespass? Because we can come back for their king. Don't really care about this one. Taking the head of their king is more valuable, yeah? Will we have enough to follow up? I think we will. Bring Stilco closer, and we're now going to attack with Flavius. He needs influence more. He's like one influence away from the top job in the country. Okay, can still catch him. Come here, and you attack. Yeah, not that strong when it's 2v1, yeah? Go balanced. Armenian king wiped out. Excellent. We could even besiege Armenia. Ankara. How about that? The problem with this is we have no idea where their other armies are. Who is this guy? Bardia, another Magus. Can we turn him? 21% again. Okay, we should just get out of here, right? Back to our own territory, so we actually get... we can't. Man. Well, this was the disadvantage of going for that guy. We now can't replenish. We can't get any more marks either. And we can't besiege, we are too far away. We won't replenish on his land either, yeah? He's not our ally, so we don't get the benefit.
Commander.
Well, in that case, we should at least end movement so that we are reinforcing each other. I'm going to... this guy is like... going to try again. Since we can't take advantage of replenishment now because we are in a foreign territory, might as well try that. It only costs a little bit of money, not that big of a deal. And we get negative outcome, wounded is like 1%, it's irrelevant. And 1 in 5, we get another agent, which would be amazing. Do it. Success. Success is crap, it doesn't do anything, yeah? It's like disables him for a turn. And how about this crappy guy? Can he do that too? He doesn't even have this unlocked. Okay, so what can he do? Deploy in own province, okay. How about we deploy him here and try to prevent rebellion then? Crack on. -5, -2. Okay, at least he's doing that thing right. Do we get Latin Christianity plus 12.5%? Influence 5. Okay, so he's providing influence, yeah? Characters 3, that's him. And then Osmosis 2. Because there are no other characters. Well, there's the... surely Spy doesn't provide it. It's him, yeah? So he's not totally hopeless, this guy. Once he levels up, we can even get more of public order and probably... yeah, rhetoric is like plus 12 religious influence. Okay, we're just going to... he's too crappy to do anything else. Just gonna keep him here and let him speak to people and see what he can make out of it. I don't like how deep in enemy territory we are here with Stilicho. And now we have also Flavius here. 2 of our best generals. If this backfires, we will be in really uncomfortable situation here. Okay. Now let's finish Gepitsov, yeah? Yeah, why fight if you can run, right? You can't run far enough. You finish them off. Leave none alive! Wipe them out. Good stuff. And replenish. You even leveled up, man. Good. Good job. Army gets... yeah, we want this, yeah? This is pretty good. So start making your way. And try to get back to Corinthus. Oh, swift as the angels. Get back on land and replenishment. Plus 22 public order. Good stuff. Do we need this army? The fleet, rather. I don't think we do. Disband. Gepits wiped out. Good stuff. And look at this. Alexandria is empty. Because Sassanids sent everything down south to sack this crappy city. Before we crack on at it though, we need to make sure we are not setting ourselves up for an absolutely devastating counterattack, such as from him. He's not exactly strong though. Don't worry about him. But is there anything else here? Have a look. Not in this direction. In fact, we've already committed. Might as well come on this hill and have a look. Okay, and stay there. And we're going to grab it, yeah? Why not? Open up a fleet. Think, even if they have another stack behind, we know they have 3 or 4 down south in the Red Sea here. There might not have much else here other than this depleted guy, and he's not really a threat. Look at him. He needs a few turns of replenishment. So we're going to take this beautiful city. Just gonna go aggressive, yeah? Do it. Good stuff. And occupy. Ancient Roman city of Alexandria. Reconquered. Beautiful. Okay, the garrison is crappy here, so we need to repurpose it, and to be able to repurpose we need to fix it first. So pay up for the cheap repairs and let the expensive one complete on its own. Okay, Admiral inside, and we need more ships. These guys are pretty good. Maybe we want something that completes in a single turn, because they take 2. And how about this? 156 guys, that's pretty decent. Medium crossbow ship. Ooh, guys, this is 156 crossbowmen on a ship. Absolutely gonna get them. Okay, so that's the south dealt with. Gepid's dealt with. Anatolia dealt with. But look at this. 19 stack, 18 stack, and 20 stack. I'm pretty sure during AI turn we saw something else here too. Okay, you buddy, going to have a look at this. Nothing. Okay, Champion of the Lord, huh? Come here, see if there's anything else this way. You can't cross the river anymore, buddy, that's not so good. Try that anyway. Ah, you can't. Ah, not so good. Okay, 3 stacks at the very least, potentially more. We need to get ready for them, and we need to get ready for them fast. Like, real fast. So we also have Langobars to deal with. Man. Can we get peace with them? Well, the answer is unequivocal no. Danes don't dislike us because of that war though. So maybe we want a little bit of a trade with them.
You wish, but
They even pay us up for it. Okay, trading with Danes, excellent. They are the strongest around. They have 2 cities and, wow, strength rating 39. Maybe not exactly the strongest. Ooh, Asia likes us now. So not trespassing them was a good idea. Can we trade with these guys too? No. How about non-aggression? Actually, how about... Ooh, trade high. Excellent. 900 still high. How about 15? Low. Then it's 12. Beautiful. 2 new trading partners. Excellent. Okay. I really don't want these guys to start falling apart from our network of trading partners. So perhaps giving them a little bit of a gift here and there is in order. Although they are at war with each other, keeping themselves busy. The 3 versus Abdanians coalition. Nah, just leave it. Let them deal with each other. Now that we've taken Alexandria, these guys, Lakhmids, are cut off from the rest of Sassanid Empire. So if Aksum gets their act together, they can take it and be fairly safe from the north because we own this piece of land. They would just need to defend their coast. It should not be too difficult. Ooh, Danes seem to be in big trouble, but also Langobars have a stack here, which means the stack is not in Argelia, which means we can just march them and brutally conquer them. The problem is, we have at least 3 Hunnic hordes coming our way, and this guy is going to take another turn to complete recruitment. So we can't commit him. The other guys are absolutely going to be busy fighting with Huns. Yeah, we can't commit them either. I'm afraid we don't have enough here. If we had this guy fully replenished, that would be great, but he's far away and in bad shape. The 3 versus 3 we are probably going to lose, unless we can split them somehow. None here has Knight Commander. Well, this guy has Knight Commander. That is not too bad. Okay, buddy, you need to move on double time. Time is of essence here. We need you where the action will be as soon as possible. So crack on. Can end movement in here to provide public order. Why not? It's not gonna make much of a difference. And the 2 of you are going to just stay here. Rommel has a pathetic garrison of 5 guys. What is this? Yeah, we need to fortify these places. Also, Markinopolis could be under attack here. In fact, who knows where these guys will end up? They could end up here, all 3 of them. That would be a disaster. They can also end up here, and they can end up here. That's why it's so difficult to be defending if the enemy can attack into multiple directions. That's why re-establishing Petrodava would be so good. Because then, this is the nearest city they can see, and they would just all crack on here. We could have a couple of armies hidden outside and just pick them apart. We are in trouble here. And because we committed these 2 going deeper into Anatolia, we can't pull them back easily. This guy is going to take 2 turns to arrive while he's replenishing. And we can't count on him because he's too far away. And we don't want to cancel this recruitment. Not so good, man. Not so good. Okay, looks like the crappy penalty from siblings rivalry went away. Which means we can try to adopt another guy. Again, the smaller the guy, the better the odds of this succeeding. But we would like a strong commander, not a crappy one. All these guys are... what? Some of the opposition guys are already rank 6. What is this? Ah, so are our guys, in fact. Okay, let's not be too greedy. Let's try someone with rank 4 and maybe not too much gravitas, such as him. Sextus Crispus. Okay, so these 2 are similar, yeah? Tanner and Quarry, but Quarry is good before you build stuff. We already have pretty much everything else built here. While Tanner gives wealth from animal husbandry buildings, which we have a couple of. So it should be better. Now start moving south, guys. You need to end up here, so press on. And while you're in Italia, let's build some stuff. Cattle pens, sure. We need monument anyway to build the arc for victory. By the way, we already won, right? Look at this. Other than survive another 20 years, we meet all the victory conditions for short victory or minor victory. If we then go for a military one, I think we need Triumphal Arc, which is an upgrade on this stuff, monument, yeah? It is. So might as well build it now while we have all our construction guys in place. We need public order here anyway, it's only going up by 4. The sooner it goes up, the better it will be for us. Might as well build that crappy stonecutter. It's money and discount on buildings, good stuff. And now we want to get them here. So you buddy, double time, come here and deploy. Yeah, the swift as the angels, I heard that before, yeah? Okay, what do we want here? Scriptorium, right? Goes without saying. What else? We have 120 food. How about buff house? Sounds good. How about fruit plantation? Do we need food? We don't, so maybe not. How about public order stuff? Absolutely not, right? We have tons of it. Should we future-proof ourselves by building amphitheater for another +6 or +8? I don't see why we would. We have more than we can ever use. And shall we expand the Regium and build something? Yeah, why not? Perhaps local industry. We still have tons of public order and sanitation spurs, so we can just build something that makes money. Good. We want to start this upgrade in Aqua, but it's very far away. If we're not building anything else here, might as well... Spy is going to take forever to get there. But it's 20% discount, it's worth like 2k. Maybe it's not that urgent to start it right away. Then in Caesarea, we also want to start this upgrade, so we're just going to pop an army there. Okay, library, governor's house, so we climb out of this mess, and we need more food, yeah? So let's build fishing jetties, and maybe wheat fields. Man, we really need to do something about public order here. Well, actually we have done already. In next couple of turns we'll get +8 from, more like, yeah, +8 from 2 buildings. That will help a lot. A scriptorium here? I don't know about it. Meh, leave it at forum. It still gives +3 public order, and we have enough science being built elsewhere. Don't exactly need another one right here. Okay, buddy, you come here. Okay, we actually don't need public order here. If we are going to keep 2 stacks here at all times, this is looking good enough. What we could really use is upgrading Romulus so we can build walls. Walls against Hunnic hordes are going to be a savior. Perhaps also cattle herd. And we're out of money. So how about tax? Yeah, we need to wait with Imperial Church until we start building Imperial libraries. Then the downside will not matter anymore. And extra religion and public order will be absolutely amazing. But for now I feel like it's time to switch to military because we are losing the arms race. Yeah, we want tier 3 units, so start building this stuff. Yeah, and we need to start treating our military more seriously. The enemies are already sending full tier 2 stacks at us, and we're bumming around with upgraded basic stuff. Aquitania rotting. How about we build a forum here? I can't even do that? Come on. In which case we should actually recruit some more guys. We can still get more here. We are looking at 3 Hunnic hordes really close to us. We do not want to hold back and then have a few units missing to actually beat them. So get these 2 while you can and recruit a couple spears. Yeah? And press on. Danes wiped out. We just started trading with them and they lost both cities in a single turn. Not so good. Oh, adoption successful. Excellent. Franks and Danes at war. Good stuff. Well, not really good stuff because Danes got wiped out. And because we signed a trade deal with them, all their enemies, which they had plentiful, are now liking us slightly less. So who are these guys? Saxons. Saxons reestablished. Okay. You can see them, yeah? They're over here. Well, we can see them, but we don't know them, so we can't make deals with them. Okay, so how bad is the situation now? We only see 2 Hunnic hordes, but we could see at least another 2 moving. So they are absolutely there. Massive build-up over here. Pontus got massively trimmed here. Another enemy marching towards one of Axiom cities. And the problem with these crappy hordes is that they can be reinforcing each other, yeah? We can only see one, but that doesn't mean there is only one. They absolutely have more. They can bring another one that is now out of our line of sight. We need to scout around. Have a look here. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, Swift at the Angels. Come here, the Swifty guy. Okay, so there's one here. How far can he move? He can't reinforce attack on Markinopolis, but he can. He also can't attack Apulum. Okay, good. The third one is here. I think he fought Jutes. Maybe not. Jutes are looking strong here. Yeah, Dread Berserkers. Oh, and there's a 4th one here. I see. Okay. Bosphoran warriors. They look pretty strong, these guys. Steppe warriors, 48 melee attack. What is this? Archers with 56 missile damage. Man, these units are getting stronger and stronger. Like, what is this? These guys 56 missile damage. Our guys have like 39. The crappy Germanic bows, yeah? Where are they? 38. Okay. Gonna slow this guy down, hopefully. 38%. Probably gonna get the guy wounded, but let's try. Oh, we managed. Okay, good stuff. How about Anatolia?
My sword is yours.
Yeah, I don't need your sword, man. I need... In fact, maybe I do. How about you try convert this crappy agent again? Oh, look at this. East built 23 units. Well, 25. And there's recruiting here too. Perhaps they just needed a few more turns to get organized. Yeah, the champion of the Lord. Try to manipulate this guy. 21% and he's ours. Go for it. Nah, no luck. But we leveled up. This is good. Very good, in fact. And this is zeal based, yeah? So if we get this, we get an extra point of zeal, which should also increase the chances of this. Of course. Maybe he's ours next turn. Now, we gang up on this guy, yeah, and wipe him out. And then we pull back and replenish. Stilicho badly needs replenishment. We are playing with his life here. In fact, it should be Flavius attacking. These guys are helping us out, yeah? They have a garrison, barely any, but... Okay, come here to help. You attack. Of course he's going to run away. And he is out with our line. Out with our reach. That's fine. Going to... How strong is the garrison in Nicomedia? It's a decent one. Okay. We need to pull back and replenish, yeah? Goes with what's saying. So get to our side of the border. You and you. You're going to double time behind Stilicho, so... He's protecting you from being attacked. Okay, Anatolia is holding. Barely, but it's holding. Next, what's happening down south? Axum lost 3 of their 5 stacks. Are pressing north with 2, but this guy is probably going to wreck this Pakora's place before they get there. Okay, we can't be attacked by surprise from here, so we're going to send a spy down south and have a look what's happening here in Bernica. Just an admiral. Okay, not a big deal. Start making your way back. Looking at rebellion here, not so good. Not much we can do about it. We could maybe move a fleet over. You know what I want to do? Send a fleet to Antioch. I'll let these crappy land armies attack us and get wrecked. We can test these brutal... someone said in comments that it doesn't work as well as in Rome, that you actually need significant force to beat transport fleets. So maybe we just hire more. The ballista ships, yeah, they are very expensive, but they should also be pretty devastating. I probably want a mixture of all the ship types, but ballistas seem pretty decent, so maybe get more of them. Ballista brutal marines. Yeah.
Assembling the fleet.
Assembling the brutal ballista fleet. Go for it. Okay, we can finally move this army. Now the problem is the crappy Langobards can just march through Frank's lands and attack us by surprise, yeah? We can't do much about that. We need to go all the way around and approach them from the south, during which time they can just attack us from here. Not so good. And if we keep this army defending Colonia Agrippina and Argentoratum, they can just march south and attack Juvavum. That's why holding Ubursis is actually super important, because again, it locks a whole section of the map. And all the crappy barbarians would be channeling their attacks at this beautiful walled city, but it's too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, so how do we deal with these crappy Huns? They have 4 stacks that we can see, and probably more that we can't. First and foremost, we need to get someone into Marcinopolis, so we actually have a force there that can defend. Unless we think we can defend with this. 10 guys versus 20. And these are like way better units, yeah? These are all tier 2. We have tier 0. Cataphracts as well, or whatever. The Kaziri Riders. This also looks pretty dangerous. Everything here looks super dangerous, in fact. Yeah, I don't think this garrison has any chance at all of stopping this army. I could bring this guy here, get another 2 guys. That would put us at 15, yeah? The garrison is 10 guys. And then get some mercs. 17, 19, Onager. We need archers to beat horse archers, yeah? That is the most important thing. We only have 2 in the garrison. We can't see this army composition. I wonder how many infantry units they have. It would be really good to know that. Maybe send a spy over there. Nah, he can't even make it all the way. If we send a strong stack, he has no chance. He needs to pull back. And the other stack is not going to make it to help him. I think we might want to do just that. Yeah. Because I don't think even 20 versus 20 we can beat him. Our units are crap. These units are excellent. Tier 2 plus legendary difficulty bonuses. Yeah, we need a full stack there. You buddy, move on. Yeah, we lost about 2 units worth. That's okay. Now we have, say, 28. That should be enough. And this guy is going to attack Sepiane or Savaria. We need to stop him. How far can he go? We'll be able to see him. That's not the end of the world. Move to Sepiane, and that means you're on your own, buddy. Plus this guy over here, who should recruit more, yeah? Get into Romula, grab this, Archer, and recruit Spears. It's a crappy force. In fact, all our armies are crappy. We should have completed that recruitment province here in Maxima Sequonorum and be hiring good stuff. But we procrastinated and it's a little bit late now. We have an excellent army here. That, well, excellent, maybe not against horse archers. That is just bumming around here, doing nothing. Protecting flank that seems secure. Okay, move here so you prevent rebellion. Going to join this guy to Stilico to provide replenishment. There isn't any agent we can convert anyway. Ah, he can't make it there. So maybe we send him north and have a look at this guy. Might be able to see what he's got from here. No, we need him over there for replenishment and also to convert agents. I like that more. We already have a spy and one champ over there. That should be enough. Press on. Okay. Fleet in Constantinopolis. What should we do with it? We can attack and sack Trapezus, yeah? There's nothing going to approach us from southeast. Plus we have another fleet in Thessalonica under construction. But this one should now be strong enough. If we leave, how is the public order? Still going up. That's all we need to know. Start making your way there. Time to use our naval dominance. Can crush Trapezus and enrich ourselves off of it while leveling the admiral. You buddy need more ships. Yeah, just get these good guys, even if they take extra time. And you buddy are really needed up north, like really needed. Come here. Is it worth delaying his arrival to grab 3 extra units? No, because we can just grab mercs. That will work just as fine, but will get him up north faster. Crack on. Now with 4th stack here, we might have a chance. Just about. Okay, we really need to get this agent here so we can start Imperial Library in Acque. So you buddy are going to press on. Okay, 2 extra guys in the garrison for 30 food and 3k. Doesn't seem too bad. Not a big fan of that, but if we are to upgrade these guys, this would be the place, yeah? Or would it? Because if we are ever to recolonize crappy Petrodava, then we wouldn't really need the garrison here. Maybe let's hold on, especially that we might lose it. There are 4 brutal stacks at the very least around us. Not exactly the safest time to be building infrastructure. Okay, get to here buddy. Governor's estate, fishing wharf. No, we can't. It's too much food. This only gives another 20, yeah? Can build this and that's it. At least that will eradicate sanitation issues in Thessalonica. Fine. And now we really need you back north because in Sopiana in Savaria we'll finally start building the brutal... only tier 3. We're still so far away from the world settlement stuff. Not so good. So, a rebellion in Britannia, yeah? Need to pop a general here again. Maybe get Vetius opportunity to level up. Easy exp on rebels, sounds like a good idea. Have enough mercs to actually pull this off? We have 2. Perhaps hire a couple of guys in case they run away. Okay, I think we had another province where we are about to get rebellion. Belgica. That's no longer the case, we moved an army over. Britannia and Libya. Yeah, Libya is another problematic one. Not much we can do about it because we don't have any... Just gonna wipe them out of him and then come back. We have surplus sanitation. We could even upgrade this and then get better guardhouse. But why should we spend money on a crap like that? Okay, Alexandria though. We need to repurpose the main building to get an actual decent garrison. Plus 4 units, that is definitely worth it. Military warfare I like, gives us really good units to hire. Brutal crossbow ships. How about this stuff? Needs to go, yeah? We do our own? Fine. Library, huh? We would need to repurpose it to build an upgrade. Why should we? Just keep it as is. It's perfectly fine. Crappy carpenter. Pretty useless. Huh. Could swap this to armor and upgrade our guys. How about that? It's not like it's a big upgrade, but we have plenty of infantry. And actually we can maybe hire an onager. It's also cheap. Lets us knock the gates and sneakily attack someone. It's not like it's a good unit, but it's not hopeless. Okay, I think these guys are the worst because they are not suited for desert warfare, so scrap one of them and grab onager. And we have a lot of money left, so maybe we should just start these brutal libraries in places where it's actually expensive, since we have leftover money and nothing to do with it. So, Carthago and Tarraco. And since we need food here, might as well build cattle herd and fields. Okay, out of money, please, but plenty of enemies. Let's see what these brutes are up to. Press on. Ooh, look at this, guys. Huh. Okay then. Alright, so we've seen quite a few Hunnic hordes during AI turn. One is raiding us next to Marcianopolis, another one in Romula, another one approaching Apulum. There's a fifth one here, a sixth one just crossed the river north of between Sopiane and Apulum. That's the 5 we can see. They probably have at least another one out of our line of sight. Things are looking grim. Not to mention massive swarm of Sassanid stacks marching towards Anatolia. At least Krapkadius is somewhat rebuilding here in Ephesus. He even won a battle against Armenians. Didn't happen in a long time. Maybe there's still hope for this one. We'll find out next time. Subscribe!